time. It's his time. It's Bam's time. Bam's time to shine. Welcome back to the channel, man. Y'all know it's been a while since we had a little setup like this, you know. I think the last one I had was with my friend Rashawn. Shout out to her, my dog, for real. I got my boy or my unk.
Top dog, you know I'm back, man. Here to see my boy, man. It's been long overdue, but we in front of the camera, man.
Yeah,
We just gonna have a talk.
Yeah, man. Same thing. Literally same talks, just off camera, man. I be real like cautious of who I bring on here. Not because I think I'm only got 500, almost 600 subscribers. Not because I think I'm here. It's just you got to bring people on who not add like in terms of the audience, but people who add to the conversation.
You add that too, though.
Add that too, but like kind of want to be a person where it's like, for instance, you quick to turn down someone who you actually could conversate with versus like if I had LeBron on here or something. I'm quick to go to LeBron, but not someone who I grew up, you know what I'm saying? Who actually, not because I grew up with you, but you actually are like.
Why'd you say LeBron over Kawhi?
Don't do it. He's a Kawhi fan. Don't.
I just want to know why you said that.
First, Kawhi in the video?
Yeah, you'll get way more views.
Then LeBron, you're crazy.
Way more views because it's rare. You don't see him in videos.
That's a good point.
You don't see him in no video.
Like, that's a good point, but nah, I ain't Kawhi. Nah, he go. Like, you feel me? Shout out Kawhi though. He's on his way to be a top 30 player in NBA history.
On his way, he already there. But let's keep it going.
Hey man, but since we on basketball though, and we talk about LeBron, like I want to talk about Bronny because I don't think Bronny an NBA player yet. I'm gonna be honest, but I think people are like coming at him because it's like this. I averaged 20 my first year. Oh, you should. You LeBron's son. I'm averaging 6 right now. I didn't play my first 7 games. I'm finding my rhythm back. He not even that good. How he not that good and he LeBron's son?
He's definitely good.
It's like I lose no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird.
It's hard being somebody's son, especially that great, being the second best player of all time. So I can understand why so much pressure on him. Everything he do is getting magnified.
Everything.
Looked at twice, 3 times. I think he gonna play defense. He gonna have a nice jumper, and he's smart. He can pass the ball, so he gonna be
gotta handle like
lottery pick. No, but the first round in the NBA don't really mean too much. It's only 2 rounds anyway. So no, he'll play in the NBA, but.
Not after, not after this year, though. Yeah. You got to get at least a sophomore season.
He ain't Jordan Pope or Kendall Smith.
Nah, Jordan Pope is...
He's neither one of them.
Jordan Pope is... Hey, he's... I'm so proud of Jordan. I posted this on Twitter the other day. I'm so proud of him because it's like, he really stayed the course.
Yeah.
He really did his thing. Like, that shit, bro.
But he left, though, as he should.
That's something
I feel like for you to prosper, you got to lead.
You got to lead the area. Everybody who is doing something with basketball, whether you went all the way or not, left. They all followed the same tradition.
It's the same in music, everything. You got to leave.
You got to leave. You can't be that, oh, I'm finna stay in my area. I'm going to be this. Nah.
Yeah, let me run the city. Ain't nobody else got to worry about it. I run the city. Everybody else just go ahead. Come back. I got you.
Bro, it's actually crazy. But shout out Jordan. Shout out Jordan. Keep doing your thing, bro. Bronny, keep doing your thing. I don't know you personally.
Can you beat Bronny in one-on-one?
Yes. I'm not saying I'm losing to anybody one-on-one.
No, don't add that in there.
No.
Can you beat Bronny James? How?
What you mean how?
What are you gonna do?
One-on-one, 3
What are you
dribbles?
gonna do?
Bro, one-on-one.
What are you gonna do? He's a defender. He's an athlete.
Bro,
he playing at the highest level of D1. What are you gonna do to beat Bronny James?
I'm 23 years old, bro. I can't sit here and lose to somebody 18, bro. I'm sorry.
It happens all the time.
It happens all the time, but I gotta do I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm losing and I'm still playing. Now, if I hadn't touched the basketball in 3 months, I would have said, Bronny, you wouldn't.
You could beat Bronny James.
I'm beating Bronny James.
You could play at USC.
No.
Okay.
No, not right now. I'm being honest. I can't. But one-on-one, you be surprised. There's probably somebody out there that could be. I'm not gonna be that dude that try to throw in that 1%. But it is. You gotta understand. It's like when you go to the gym and you play somebody one-on-one who go to a D1 school. That'll make you necessarily better than
Nah, for sure.
You could honestly just be stronger than him.
You're not beating Bronny.
You don't think I'd beat Bronny?
No. No.
I think I'd be Bronny. But I'm not one of these delusional dudes on YouTube on YouTube talking about he beat any. But no, I'm not saying that. Like, I'm just saying it because I still hoop. And Bronny ain't never seen me before. I've seen him, though.
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying like, I know his tendencies.
Okay.
I know his tendencies way more. I'm not saying I got a deeper bag than him. I don't.
You just said you could beat Bronny James.
What is wrong?
It's crazy.
I said I could beat
We talk about a dude in the NBA, and then you come out there
in
and
the college,
but I can beat him though.
In college?
Yeah, you can't beat him in high school.
Nah, Bronny's nice. Bronny's high school resume destroys mine. I'm not even gonna lie.
He raw.
He's
raw.
nice. Like,
I really went the best for him.
I don't like how in Bryce's raw. Bryce, them are gonna be the best.
Yeah, you got to get them goggles off. But he
nice. Can't control that. He can't see.
I'm not hooping.
He can't. What if he really can't see?
I'm not hooping no goggles. I had a boy that hooped with goggles back in the day.
You can't take it serious?
Elijah Wan, when he came out and first hoop with us, he had goggles with braids.
Was he bust? Was he frying?
He was raw though.
See?
But nobody took him serious until he took them off, put some contacts in.
Yeah, bro. So, he might have to go to the contact because the goggles.
You got to go with contacts, yeah.
But I seen he nice in the pick and roll. Bryce, like he.
I gotta watch him. I
seen it. Jordan has them both beat though. As of right now, Jordan Pope.
Oh, not even close.
He has them both beat.
I actually like his game, man. He reminds me a little Tyus Jones or something.
You know, once Jordan played a little, like I seen his defense, because you got to play some defense when you get to college.
Yeah.
I seen his defense got way better for what I remember, and he can dunk the ball. He's not stupid athletic. But he can dunk.
Oh, he could dunk.
Yeah, he could dunk the ball. Not like ferocious, just but
he ain't like you.
I mean. You're right. He not like me because he had Oregon State.
I'm talking about Duncan.
Oh, Duncan.
Don't try to be slick, man.
No, I say that was a positive thing what I said. But Duncan, he can't dunk like me. But he can. That's the thing about all the athletes, bro. They are, even if they don't got to be LeBron or Westbrook or John Morant when it comes to dunking, but they
all
can.
People with no jumpers.
I said LeBron.
Yeah, you just named three
Don't
people
disrespect
with no
LeBron.
jumpers.
LeBron has a jump shot.
That's pretty disgusting.
Nah, LeBron has a jump shot. Don't ever disrespect him.
He do. No, you know what he does now.
Come on, we're all around. Now. We're all around basketball players.
He does now.
But yeah, shout out Bronny, or shout out Jordan Pope, shout out Bronny, shout out Bryce. Hope all three of y'all keep doing y'all thing. Shout out Jordan first because I know you personally. I don't know them other twos personally, but I want them to win too. But anyways. There's something I wanted to actually discuss with you about because I remember we talked about it before, and I think they would like to hear your perspective on it because it's not really talked about like that.
What is it?
It was the stepkid stuff.
Oh yeah.
It was So you're not. It's not that you're against it. You really got to know what you're getting yourself into with that, or is you're actually just really against most people doing that.
It depends. It's a lot of different scenarios and factors. Like in your instance, you have no kids, so you want all your woman's time. And if she has the kid, you ain't getting that most times. So you got to ask yourself, do I want to go through this? And then you got to think about the finances. Do I want to take care of it? You're not going to be there just for the woman. You're going to actually help the kid. If you're a real man, you're not just in a house. Coming through, tapping the kid on the head.
What's up,
bro? Bringing food just for the mom.
That's
man,
weird.
We players, man. We don't do that. So
that's weird.
If you really doing that, do you want most of your money to go to this girl? And is it worth? It's so many different things. So my experience, I went through that, and the first thing I said was like, "Hey, how's we doing this? Like, am I full go? Right. If you say treat them like your kid, that meaning everything." Not just when you want me to buy some or pick them up. Yeah. So you can have some problems there. You got a problem with the girl or the boy's mom, other family, the dad's side. So I don't want to experience that again. Like I don't.
Nah, that shit is treacherous.
I wouldn't do it. So I just wouldn't.
But here's my thing with it. I tell anybody this right now: if you are dating a dude, a man with a kid, or a girl with a kid, and you're not the biological parent, if seeing that person is like the root of y'all problems, like just them being a parent, bro, you could work through that. I'm gonna be so honest. Do you feel like you should be around your person 24/7? My point. So if they have to, especially if y'all just starting, if that is the main problem that y'all got, like we just trying to find ways to see each other. bro, you good. Like you're good. You don't think you got to leave that. You good because you're gonna probably appreciate that more versus leaving and going to someone who can have all your time, and then you like, wow, this ain't what I thought it was gonna be. You get what I'm saying?
So you don't want to see a woman every day?
Nah. It's not that I don't want to. Nah, I do, but seeing and being around is like yeah, I do want
being around her. You don't want to be around her every day.
24/7, I can't because that means I'm not going to the gym. I'm not doing this. We sitting on the couch watching movies all day. We're not being.
So you're saying it ain't productive?
It's not productive. But I'm not one of them dudes who want to go. I'm coming home to my girl. Like I ain't one of them dudes not going home to that girl. Like when I say that, I wanna good morning, talk, text throughout.
Lover boy.
Yeah, I'm a lover for sure. Not 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Not 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. It's gonna be times where I'm all like, hey, I'm about to go do this, about to go to the gym, about to go record this video, about to edit this video. It's probably gonna be. I'm gonna hit you back, later on.
Sound like you over communicate. Yeah. The women, in my experience, they don't really like that. They don't really like that, man. They don't want the good guy. Always fails, man. I'm just saying, man. You keep doing everything right. You keep trying to be super cool, on point.
Fucks you.
Girls look at the movies, look at the shows.
That's what
want the bad guy.
I say when they say TV doesn't teach you anything, it is a damn lie, bro.
The guy that's bringing her roses and lunch every day is getting looked over for the dude that just keep walking by and not saying nothing.
Nah, that's a fact.
It happened like that in life.
But I mean, I think saying stuff like, "Oh, I'm gonna hit you later," that ain't overly communicative. That's just versus me just not responding for 6 hours. I think that's
no. You can say I'm gonna hit you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna hit you later.
Yeah, stuff like that. That's what I think. Like my thing, because some people talk from like I say 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Nah, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about maybe a little bit in the morning, and I'm about to go do this. I bet. And we got something to talk about later on when we come back to the crib or come back to our cribs or whatever, or our house, wherever we at. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. But I say if that's your biggest problem though with someone who has a kid, you good. Trust me.
Yeah.
You can work. That's where the work come in. The problem is people don't want to do the work. But what you said, the treating them like your own. Oh, man, you can't have a woman in there. She got to act like the mom and stuff. Not she got to do it, but she's acting like the mom in terms of putting them to bed or cooking dinner and stuff like that, especially if they build a bond with them already. Building a bond is very important first, too, though, for sure. But
you can't just... See, that's what I didn't do at the start. I'm old school, man. I come in there, man. This is what it is. I always been like that. See, I grew up where my daycare lady whooped me.
But here's
so it's how you grow up too, man.
Yeah, but hear what you just said. That's why I said I think women can do that easier. Cause every dude had some type of woman in his life that was either whooping them, that wasn't their mom or auntie, or really they could come in doing that and it's not gonna get looked at the same.
It ain't get looked
at
the same.
It's not the same. She gonna flat out say, "Don't leave your kids with me."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Damn, I ain't gonna lie. She don't play. She don't play." Like that's what it is. That's the title she gonna get. But the dude, he can't really do that. He gotta really ease his way in there.
Yeah, but you can do it, So I did it. It was shaky at the start because it's so new. It's like, man, this dude coming around. I'm like, hey, I don't know how to do nothing but be a dad, a full-time dude. I'm not just half-assing. So this is what it is. You praise me when I'm doing all this for the little girl. Praise me when I'm getting on her about bullshitting in life. You know what I mean? But they all, it's mine. It's always they kid when it's going left. But when you want the praise and a favor, it's ours.
It's ours.
I don't do that. It's either one way or the other.
It's weird. Yeah,
if you in my household, it's another thing, man. I don't care if the dad is around. If you in my house, you following these rules.
Right.
And I'm not on no dictator. It ain't nothing crazy.
Right.
But you gonna fall in line like everybody else, or you can get on. I don't mind kicking the kid out. Go ahead with your parent. Yeah, I ain't
Like,
kicking to the street, but
listen,
go with your dad.
listen, we got you got your son. Let's say you got two sons, but this is the non-biological son, and they around the same age. They both do the same BS. I'm supposed to discipline the
That's what I'm saying.
I'm supposed to discipline him.
Yeah.
Nah, you good? You like what?
Nah.
No, that doesn't make sense. No, we're not doing that. That makes
on
zero
both of them
sense.
The same way.
Because now I'm actually doing what I said I wasn't gonna do. Treat him differently. He ain't gonna look at it like. And then here's another thing that they might have to go through. Oh, he ain't never treated me how he treated my brother. Woo woo.
We'll be lying if we said it ain't favorites.
You always gonna have a favorite kid.
Yeah, it's a pecking order.
Favorite kid, favorite parent. You always gonna have.
Yeah, no. So that's a fact. So some people too get treated different. The starting point guard get treated different than the backup.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's life, bro. It's a competition.
It's
People
a
don't realize
competition.
that.
It's definitely a competition. Some people are favorites not because you're actually the. I didn't see a situation where a dude treated the non-biological kid better than the biological kid.
He ain't like the mama.
It could be that, but
Some
also
people don't like looking at their kid because they look like the parent.
Yeah, that is true, and it also could be. I knew if I was easier on you, it would come back. That's why I was always tougher on you.
That could be it too, though.
I always was tougher on you because you were my son. I mean, because you weren't my biological son or daughter.
I gotta flip it. I'm tougher on my daughters than my boy. He can't do no wrong to me. I swear he hit me. He hit his sisters. I just be like, hey boy, go sit down. They do something to him, don't touch him. It's the golden boy.
Yeah, they gon'
don't touch him.
The women ain't gonna.
They don't like that.
They ain't gonna like that.
It's part of the game, though, man. You gotta admit it.
It's part of the game, but hey, I think probably because your son is you.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like y'all or your mom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is, bro. It's messed up, but that's just how like. And you also can't raise a son and daughter the same way, right?
No, I tried it.
You actually tried to experiment. I'm not even gonna give that a try.
Yeah, I tried my first daughter because I'm just like, I don't know. I'm 19. I got a kid.
Yeah.
I'm just talking to her like, maybe she'll be like me if I know.
Yeah.
These are emotional women, man. It's gonna happen. Exactly. A woman has to raise a woman. Man gotta raise a man.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because they only look at it like that with like the sexual aspect. Mm-hmm. How men get more of a pass in that area than women.
Yeah, because my son came home with a girl in 6th grade. I ain't dripping.
I don't want my son doing that at an early age though, because it leads to him being a father early. I ain't gonna lie.
It can.
9 times out of 10.
If you don't tell him what to do, see, I ain't had no dad, so I'm just out here loose cannon with it. You had a pops, you had structure. Yeah. So even if you started young, you would be more on point. I had a boy that started young. Yeah. This motherfucker used a condom every chance he got. I didn't know what that was until I was like 19.
Yeah, bro. Bro, you gotta bro.
His dad was in his ear telling him, hey man, you gonna get some girls. I ain't tripping over that, but you gotta strap up. So you can still do. But if my daughter be in 6th grade next year, I can't imagine her saying, Dad, can me and my boyfriend come over? No. Can we go to eat?
But you got, but here the thing though, that's gonna build her like certain things. I try to be fair. I'm gonna be fair in. Mm-hmm. But you gotta understand, it's gonna be certain things I'm getting on my son that I'm not getting on you about. But you only gonna remember what I'm not getting on you about. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're only gonna remember the stuff I was harder on you on. That's the weird part. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing. That's really the only double standard that I think that they go through.
They'll find out more. It's
probably more, but that's the main one.
The girls or the people coming over?
Yeah, that's the main one that we get on.
Yeah, that's the only one I care about.
But it's because we know that I'm not saying your past matters, but it actually kind of does.
As far as what?
The sexual aspect.
Oh, your past matters?
Not if I don't know about it, then it don't matter to a certain
extent.
It matters to a certain extent, but you gotta understand. Certain age.
When you're young, it matters. Yeah. They use that against you because the word get around.
Yeah.
But at my age, everybody done been ran through. So you'll be surprised. People still running around talking about, oh yeah, my girl only had one dude before me. Yeah, that's the one she told you about. So I'm not believing that. We're adults.
But here the thing too though. like I said, if I don't know about it and it's some past stuff, then it is what it is. It's in the
You
past.
don't know at that reunion. The high school reunion when everybody
At that,
you got her, man. And you keep getting that boy.
At that point, I'm already in, so it's like it is.
Don't matter at that point.
It don't matter. I ain't gonna let what you saying affect what I'm saying. And you single as a up, like you trying to get on. You know what I'm saying?
If they use that against me, I'd be cooked. If a girl said that
to you about
yeah, like oh man, you done mess with so and so, I'd be cooked.
Like if she said you done mess with so and so,
yeah, you done mess with all these people. You ain't got no value. I couldn't say nothing like I did, but it ain't true. Once you get older. You look past all that.
You do.
Yeah, everybody's wife.
Especially if you don't know.
You got to think, man. Somebody's wife out here got a video going around. He don't know about it, but the dude got it in his phone, though.
That'd be the part that had me sick sometimes. Cause listen, you be aware that that she's in somebody's phone, but she don't know that she don't know that you know that she's in somebody's phone. She might be aware she's in somebody's phone, but she don't know that you know.
And it's a long time ago. But that happened to my boy not too long ago.
It's crazy.
His girl, her ex, sent him a video from back in the day of them. Yeah. Who want to see that? It don't matter how old it is.
That's crazy.
Get that out your phone.
That's crazy. I mean? But that's just what it is, man. When it comes to that stuff, I think, Pat. But here's
is that a deal breaker for you?
What?
If it's a video of your girl going around,
and I see it,
or you know it's around, you never see it. But your boys is telling you, oh, I seen it, but they ain't giving it to you. But but it's a long time ago. It's 5 years ago. But it's there.
If I don't know about it, I don't know.
No, you know about it.
Oh,
but you ain't seen it. But your boys is telling you.
If I'm really, I mean, if I'm really feeling her, then it is what it is. But if because I can't let what other men are saying dictate my decision making. Mm-hmm. But at the same token, if I am getting to know her and I'm seeing all that. Mm-hmm. And she's displaying traits, certain traits, then it's over with. I'm not a person that quicks to jump out of a situation. I fight for what I have or what I'm trying to get. But 9 times out of 10, that's where I can mess up at because people aren't doing that same thing.
You should have went to the military.
Nah,
you fight for what you believe in.
I'm scared of death, man. I'm not as scared.
You scared of death?
Not how
you'll never live, man. You gotta be.
Not how I used to be, but I was scared to die because I never been in position. I've been in a position. Like where a car almost hit me, that don't count. I mean, I could have, God forbid, but like that don't. I never had nothing pointed at me or nothing like that. I seen it. I done been in the clubs. I remember we was out one time. It fell right in front of my foot. Had some Taxi 12s on, bro, slipping. Shit fell right. It could have went off right there.
Did you scream?
No, the girl screamed. She screamed at the top of her lungs and ran off.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting there with my boys like.
You was scared?
Mm-mm. It was so fast, bro. Guns just dropped right in front of my foot.
Yeah.
It was like it could have literally went off. I don't remember if it was pointing at my toe, but it could have literally went off.
I'm happy you here, dog. You made it, man. You made it out of a shootout.
Nah, man. I don't do the drive. They can't see it. I'm a suburban kid.
No, it's a nice spot, man.
Yeah, well, they'll appreciate it. But yeah, man. I think. I don't know. That's just how this shit goes, unfortunately. I don't think a person past should matter. I think you should always be with someone who...
it don't matter.
Always matter.
No, it should matter.
It should, no, because I don't want them to get it messed up. A girl past definitely matter because I'm seeing it...
It matters if you still in the same city.
Yeah, because literally on Twitter, I'm not going to say no names. It's crazy. I'm seeing on Twitter last night, girls will whole shame you more than... Another thing I was going to ask you about... Talked about Bronny, talked about the step parenting and stuff. Mm-hmm. What advice would actually to touch back on the step parenting stuff? Not even because I don't look at if you got that kid. I don't really want to call somebody my step kid, to be honest.
Thank you. I respect that a lot.
You know what I'm saying? But what advice would you say to people who are in that? It could be man to woman or woman to man, whatever. Because at the end of the day,
establish boundaries, and you got to start off with it. Don't go in there with it blind, and then shit start happening. But you ain't never say nothing at the start, so now they reacting different. If you come in there, if you want this little kid to clean up, and that ain't nothing bad. That's something both parents. Even the biological dad, they supposed to respect that. If I say clean your room every Friday, we need a clean weekend, and you don't do that, and nobody does anything about it, I have the right to leave. That's how mad I'm gonna get, because it's like, how you ain't respecting nothing in my house, but my other kid has to clean up and getting held accountable. So you gotta have some type of boundary, gotta be rules set up, and then it gotta be respect on both ends. I'm gonna respect this kid, especially if you got a dad around. I'm gonna communicate with him, because I don't believe in disciplining the kid if they have a parent available. Now, if the parents are off messed up somewhere and I'm taking you in at a young age, you only know me. But if you older, like let's say you come around and the kid's 8 years old, I should just be able to talk to him. The mom should be on the same page as me, because she believe I'm not saying no bullshit to him. And it should work like that. But if you're not in it, don't get in it. My guy Kevin Samuels, man, R.I.P. to the legend, man. He always said that.
Peace.
If you want a kid to have a good life, just add in a few $100,000 on each kid, because you're gonna have to pay more and more. And is this girl really worth that? I don't know.
Yeah, hey, the respect thing for sure, and then what you said, don't wait till things go left to bring something up. It's what I talked about before. Literally, uncomfortable conversation. You have to have, especially in that situation. You gotta have that. Y'all gotta be able to communicate. All that gotta be on point. You know what I'm saying? What about in the beginning though, before anybody moving in? Like you guys maybe got your own places, both working jobs or whatever, but she might have a kid or he might have a kid. What about like when you're just starting?
What's the question?
What about how do you think people should go about it when you're just starting?
You gotta have a talk.
Okay.
What's your plan? Like, if you feel like it's moving in that direction,
Yeah.
ask the girl, what's your plan with this? Are you looking for that type of dad? Or are you looking for a man of the household, but he has a dad, so don't go too hard on him? Let me know. It could be an active dad, like me. I'm one of them. If one of my daughter's moms goes with somebody and the guy's in the household, it's so much things he can't do. But he can call me and I'm gonna handle it all for him, because I've been in that situation where you kind of stuck. Like, man, what am I gonna do to this kid? Luckily, my kids ain't super bad. Now, if somebody had my son, it'd be different. He's actually a little bad kid, but he's young. But my daughters, no, it's pretty smooth sailing. Don't touch him. Shit, you can cuss at it. Hey, that's how I talk. I cuss.
Right.
It ain't mean or rude. That's how I come off. So if you hear me cussing at your kid, you gotta just be like, hey man, maybe tune it down a little bit. Or everybody has a different preference. I just don't I don't see too much good in it. If you don't have a kid, bro, I would say focus on you, because that's your only time in life you could be selfish. So why would I want to stop being selfish for you and something that ain't mine, your kid? Like, why? I mean, I'm just being real. I don't want to do that. But that wouldn't be a deal breaker. If I really like this girl and then I end up finding out she has a kid, oh, I'm a man, I'll step up for you. You worth it, because you a good person. But I'm not just looking for that. Like, that's at the bottom of my list.
Yeah, so because these podcasts on YouTube, they pretty much tell men never to do it. Me, I'm not telling no man to never do it. What I'm saying is you got to really know. I mean, you never gonna really know, but you gotta really dissect and look at that person. Like, is she worth it? Is she this? Is she that? Or for women, is he this? Is he that? You know what I'm saying? Like, really, really look at how. And that's why I said, if the biggest issue that y'all have is not being able to see each other as you would probably like because they are parenting, you are in the right spot.
But we're in the era though where a lot of these women aren't worth it. So somebody got to call it like it is. Too much. They want public. What's the word for it? Validation. Everywhere they go, nothing's authentic. They expect. They have their hand is out. It's like when you meet a woman, they basically doing this. What can you do for me? When did it become that? When did we get away from the 50-50 stuff? The genuine people. Let's help each other. Why is it always you can't do nothing for me? I've been seeing it at a middle school level to high school to college to adulthood, all off of this media shit. So
it's crazy.
It's hard to find a real one.
It's hard. And that's not trying to down or shame women, bro. The truth can never be disrespectful, but it's like, that's what made me, like what we talked about off camera, that's what made me so in that. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't on that. You get what I'm saying? it wasn't. I had to. That was what was keeping everything together for a good moment, because that's not something you find every day. Tell her to pay for this, she gonna pay for it. You get what I'm saying? Or feel like you gotta do everything. You know what I'm saying? You don't find that often. They be like, oh, she really like it, she gonna do it. Yeah, that's facts. I experienced it. That is true.
Like who likes you.
Like who like, bro, yes, like who likes you. Because I ain't gonna lie, when I was younger, I for sure went through stages where I was like, I don't want to say trying to prove myself to the person, but I was trying to like.
Go ahead and say it. That's what it was.
Actually, yeah, that's what it was. I'm trying to prove myself to this person, and it's like, bruh, I can't, bruh. Like, I can't do that, bruh. Every dude probably had. You had that before?
Yeah.
Every dude had that at least.
Especially when you go up in the upper echelon of women, like the nice ones, you doing more than you ever did. Yeah. You trying to prove something. I got to the point, but not now, years ago, you know. I don't care what you think, so to say, about me. I'm gonna be me, and you gonna really like me because this is who I am. I learned that from my boy Lewis Belt. Shout out Lou. Gonna be him, no matter where he at, who he with, bad bitch, ugly. Bro, gonna be him. He gonna keep it player, and they gonna like that. And whoever don't like it, cool. I don't care.
I learned that. Yeah. I learned that when I got a little older, because I tell them all the time, I ain't had the best luck with women when I was younger.
It's all right, bro. You're a good dude, man. Bro, you're a good dude, man.
I used to be shy, and then one day.
Why was you shy, bro? You thought you was ugly?
I did. I tell them that all the time. I thought I was all. Now I don't.
Why you think you was ugly?
I just thought I was, bro.
No, why though?
It just, I don't know.
I never heard somebody say that.
You know, back then Africans didn't get much love back then. So you know
they love. They
love us now though.
I didn't like that in school. Just your black ass African.
Yeah, bro. It was a lot of.
Why is that a bad thing? I'm black.
That's why I said. Cool. That's why I wasn't with that black movement, that black people matter stuff. I was never with any. Like, I'm not saying I wasn't with it, but I just wasn't really like. You didn't see me supporting that crazy, because it was like, bro, I never heard that from somebody who wasn't black.
I hear I literally have dark skinned friends that do not want a kid with another black woman, because they said they don't want their kid to go through what they went through, which I think is the biggest clown.
It's clown, like.
But I actually understand.
I like
you got humiliated.
I like that you don't want your kid to go through what you went through. That part, but it's still
prep them for it. Why would I not want a black woman?
I wasn't
just prepped. To say that, like, oh man, they wasn't gonna talk about my kid. That's lame to me.
That's why I want my son or my kid to know how to fight, for real, bro. Cause it sound bad. Like, I don't want him to get into fights at school, but that's what sometimes I wish I was just that little disrespectful kid sometimes.
Cause you didn't fight when people used to roast you?
They used to make fun of my name, all type of stuff. I never, bro. Like,
how you say your real name?
Chuku Dubin.
I thought it was just Dubin.
Chuku Dubin. But it wasn't. They used to say Dubum and stuff like that. And my brother was the opposite. My brother got into my brother been jumped. My brother got into way more fights than me.
Yeah, it do be the few aggressive Africans.
You know what I'm saying?
Stay away from.
So I was like, bro, I wish I was sometimes that disrespectful kid. I remember a teacher to this day that messed up my name. Made me mad.
What they do?
He just said, "Bam, what?" or some shit like that, and then everybody in the class started laughing.
What grade was you in?
I was a little kid. I was a square, bro. I still to this day,
that'll bother you.
That's pissed me off still to this day. But cause I'm more mad at myself. Cause why didn't I tell everybody to shut up? Like, why I ain't? You feel like I say it on here all the time. I'm really mad at. It's not how you start, it's about how you finish. But I'm really mad at my past self, like the stuff I used to.
We've all been mad at something we let slide.
Yeah, like I let too much stuff slide. So now I'm all like, man, bro. Look, they love it now. I tell a girl my name now, they love it.
Yeah, you know all you had to do when you was younger though, which I say, like, if a black dude gonna have a black kid, embrace them and let them know. Just prepare them for what's gonna come. I teach me and my daughters roast each other. Yeah, my oldest, we literally roast each other because I'm gonna roast her hard, because when she gets to school, it's gonna be like, well, my dad already told me that. That's weak. So now she roasts people, and it's funny. I'm not telling you to roast everybody. But you need to always have. Life ain't easy, bro.
Bro, it's not.
And if you soft, you gonna get walked over.
That's how I was until one day.
I met you.
I got in a fight in the 6th grade, bro.
You got in a fight in 6th grade?
Yeah. Oh, I got into fights before. I got in a fight in elementary school one time. All right, we back, man. My camera had to get a little break. I forgot what we were on, but we had talked about the stepkids or the step parenting stuff. Bronny James or Jordan Pope, Bronny James, Bryce James. Oh yeah, the confidence thing. I tell them all the time about that. That shit ain't come from me till I was like, when did you get you always had confidence or no?
Forever.
I never always had confidence.
I got it. I literally got it from my mom. My mom was hella bougie, and she always acted like she was more than what she was.
Yeah.
So me as a kid, I had all this confidence, but I didn't have to work. I didn't have a work ethic. So all that false confidence shit go out the window when you get older. Cause then I'm like, damn, I ain't that good. I ain't this nice. I ain't this.
That confidence just gets you through a lot of years though.
Oh, it did.
It gets you through a lot of years. I didn't see. I might have had some.
It gets you through a lot of trouble too.
Some type of work ethic, but I didn't have the confidence till I was like 18, 19. No, till I was 19
you walking
years old.
around with hoop shoes tied to your backpack, dribbling a basketball at lunch. That ain't gonna really give you no confidence, man. It's like you masking something with a basketball. Like, man, I'm just a hooper. You know what I mean? You gotta actually stand on something to have confidence. But it comes from experiences.
Yeah.
It seemed like you didn't do a lot when you were young.
When I was younger, I was more so like, I mean, I come from a different, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was more so going to go basketball practice, going to go hoop, sometimes hang out with friends. It's either hang out with friends at their house or playing basketball. That's literally what it was. I had a girlfriend in high school. I had 1.5 girlfriends.
You had a girlfriend?
I had a girlfriend my senior year, and then I had the half one was the back and forth, on and off one, junior year, senior year, then a little bit after. Well, actually not senior year, when I graduated high school. That was the half. But yeah, I didn't do a lot. 'Cause I looked at it like, man, the people that go to the NBA, they don't do nothing. They just hoop. Literally.
A lot of them are goofballs too.
I learned that. A lot of them are like,
Yeah.
you look at, because I say you could fool a lot of people if you got some money.
Look at PJ Washington, clown of the year. I'm just saying, bro, like that's just not something you do. He just a dude who was never the guy when he was younger. He was just good at sports, but he never, and I don't even know him, but based off the moves he's making, he was never the cool guy. Because if you was a cool guy, you wouldn't have done that.
But you seen what I ain't trying to talk down on nobody. You see what Anthony Edwards, that stuff with the 100K?
He's a cool guy.
He seemed like he was the cool dude.
Cool guy.
But he
That's
still
why
did that. But he still.
Oh no, players fuck up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, don't get it twisted. None of them was perfect.
Yeah, he still
but the way
did
he
so.
went about that, I thought I raised him. I promise. When I seen that, I said, "Ooh, that's one of us." I swear, I called my little brother and said, "Bruh, he one of us."
He did it so wrong though, bro. I'm like, bro, you shouldn't.
He didn't do nothing wrong to me. Is he having a kid?
Nope.
Is the girl paid?
Man, I don't
Everybody happy, man. You know what I mean?
See, I'm a cheap. Yo,
If I had the money, like, never mind, man. Shout out my boy Edwards, man.
Bruh,
I want to meet him now off of that. I wanted to meet Paul George at a point, but he did the opposite. He got his pregnant and said, I'm going to make a family with you, which is player in a different way. You know, you wife the stripper. That's cool if it worked for you. And now look, they got beautiful kids and all that. I'm not taking a picture with you no more though, PG, because you did it wrong. You did.
Paul George, man. Shout out YG. What's his name? YG Tree. Shout out YG.
I'm not giving him no nickname.
Hey, shout out. All the kids.
What does YG mean?
I don't know where he got that from, but all the kids want to be like Paul George. Paul George got a cold game, but he ain't.
100%.
He got a cold game.
100%. It's cold until he goes cold.
Yeah.
And that's the playoffs. So
But
I agree.
He a Clipper fan, so you know he holding to a high standard.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, man. So that's really where mine came from. It's not like, cause me growing up, I come from a different type of household. So certain things, like I did it one time in 7th grade, but that's it.
You did what in 7th grade?
Smoked one time in 7th grade.
You smoked?
One time.
You did?
I swear. I told a story about that on YouTube before I met you. Like real shit. Like I ain't really did too much, so I think that's why sometimes like
You don't do Molly no more?
what?
Oh. What was you saying?
I ain't never, bro. Hey, coach is watching this, bro. Chill. But nah, bro.
You gotta be yourself, man. We in the era where everybody they self on podcast.
Oh, I definitely am
Yeah,
myself.
so if you did Molly, you did it.
I'm never in my
I'm just
life.
joking, man. You've never done anything. I'm surprised you smoked.
Yeah, everybody was, but nah, that's just what it is, man. But another thing I want to touch up on, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. We talked about this before. And because I talk about relationships a whole lot on here because I always looked at a relationship, that's what everything at the end of the day come down to.
And that's what you want to have so much. You just want a great relationship. I
dude,
know,
I'm
God.
a relationship dude. But not, hey, I am, but
ain't no but.
No, but listen, hear me out. I am, but I know how to move. Like what I recently just told you about, I'm proud that I did that. I'm proud of myself.
Did you tell them yet?
Nah, I'm not doing all that.
What you waiting for?
Because they don't need, nah.
I'm just asking.
Because I'm a person, I don't believe in, and that's another thing. Do you believe in talking down on whom you used to be with, even if they did you wrong?
Nope.
I don't believe that either. Because at the end of the day,
do me wrong in peace. I ain't like I don't want nobody to know you did me wrong. Like,
yeah, I'm not
going. If I got cheated on right now, and somebody just send me a text, I wouldn't go on social media and say I just got played and crying. Nah. And people making crying videos, which bothers me. How do you do this? And what if you don't get the right angle? Do you do this? Hold on. Man, I just got cheated. Do you do the same thing over and over? I don't like all that, bro.
Exactly. That's what I don't like. I don't like when everything is brought to Instagram and stuff like that. One thing I'll say that I might do, I don't like to be obvious with my shit. You get what I'm saying? I might see something that I really agree on.
So you like the sugarcoat shit, indirect?
Nah, it's not indirect. If I'm with somebody...
Do you throw subs?
It's not a sub, because a sub is something you ain't told somebody yet.
Are you lying on camera right now?
I'm not lying.
I think you are.
A sub, I thought a sub is something you never...
A subliminal. You get your point across to the person you trying to get it across to on social media without saying their name or making it so obvious. But it's a subliminal.
But what if you told them that already, though?
It's still a sub.
Oh, then yeah.
Yeah, you do that.
Not indirectly. Do I've done.
Mm-hmm.
I've done. Or I might post a picture. I'm over here giving all my secrets away, but I don't.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Let them know.
I don't post like quotes. I've done it before. Not necessarily about.
Oh, that's the thing.
Not a subliminal. Just
the quote shit ain't cool.
I don't like. Yeah, I hate the quote stuff too. I don't like the Justin LeBoy, whatever new name is on Instagram.
Yeah, when I see him, we gonna have a real talk.
I hate anytime somebody posts his. I hate it, bro.
I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna talk to him for a different reason though.
Yeah, like
what he did was bring out who people want to be. So I respect him for that. So when girls is reposting what he's saying, and it's some toxic, dumb, immature shit,
and they talk about
it lets me know who you are. Thank you for showing me who you are before I even talk to you.
And you talking about something that's not. This is just a joke. Don't y'all take Instagram too serious?
Yeah, that's the biggest lie I've ever heard.
Anytime you post stuff like that, look at the type of quotes that they're posting. It's different if they're posting quotes on some positive quotes, like you know, like I saw a quote one time. I think Steven Jackson posted. He said, "Matching energies while a lot of people are miserable. You can't clean dirt with dirt."
Yeah, facts.
Something like that. Facts. That's what I would post.
Yeah.
But I'm not posting it's just this woo 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 or the certain like toxic stuff. That's different. I'm not posting stuff like that, and I don't believe that you're posting that for fun, bro. I believe that's really how you are.
I got off the gram because I used to see stuff from somebody, like, you know, you just scroll through the stories, you see stuff.
Yeah.
Some women, men, they would discuss just how people disgust me so bad. I would see it and go right on my page and post it. Exactly what I seen and say, this is the biggest clown shit. So it wasn't no sub, like you. It's right there.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand it, but I started like scaring people off doing that. Because I'm just stating my opinion. You stated yours, I'm stating mine. And then people took it the wrong way. So I stopped completely. Because I used to be real reckless on the social media.
See, me, I'm the opposite. I try my best not to even cuss on social media.
Yeah, but that conservative role, it don't get you far this day.
That's what I learned.
Imagine if Kevin Samuels came on there being positive, offering advice and smiling and saying, you're going to be okay, that you have 3 kids and no job, but you want a man to take care of you. You're going to be good in life. Who the hell would watch that?
Nowhere.
I would.
And here's the thing with me, because my YouTube, I talk a lot about, I talk about the men too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed this too. I remember this girl, she liked the story.
Mm-hmm.
I just recently posted like her a couple of days ago. It was about, man, if you act like a wallet, you're going to get treated like a wallet. I posted that one on purpose first, before talking about the women. Just to show y'all it's no picking sides. It's
about how you start, bro.
Yeah, it's the like everybody gets held accountable. But then I posted the women one. She seen that one. She ain't like that one though.
Yeah.
She probably had a little face expression when she watched it, all type of shit.
Bro, they always do that, man.
You know, I held him accountable for what he's doing. Now I'm holding this woman accountable for what she doing, and it's
When I praise women, or when I did used to do that, praise women and salute like black queens, I used to always highlight Savannah Jane, LeBron's wife. This is how I envision women should be. Not saying everybody got to be like that. You could be like the Aries and the mulattoes. You could be like that. That's cool. Somebody like it. But this is what I envision of a grown woman, not a woman calling herself bitch this and my bitch.
I hate that.
I don't like that.
I don't like
that.
Cause me, I've never like I tell like, hey, why you calling yourself like? Why you calling yourself that? Like,
yeah, that
don't say. I don't want to hear that you like.
I'm a bad bitch.
Yeah, and then
you a bitch.
Yeah, and here's the thing.
Like a little girl, a bad little girl.
That's what I'm saying. And then some people are like, well, that's just how they talk.
Nah, we not hearing that.
And I'm like, thank you. I hate hearing, because the thing is, they say y'all try to change people how they are. I agree. There are certain roots that's always going to be a part of you. I agree with that. But sometimes y'all are confusing self-improvement versus being just caught up in your own ways. Y'all are confusing the two. Self-improvement is needed from every individual on earth.
Yeah, I mean, black women, they do that to themselves a lot. They downgrade themselves every time, or they demean themselves just by how they talk, and then they wonder why like other races fear being with them because they are themselves. So I actually like black women.
I always said I couldn't marry a girl who wasn't black.
But it's a certain type too, though. I used to like the ratchet side when I was younger. Now it disgusts me everything that come out their mouth when I'm just like. Not now, but when I was trying to talk to him, it just disgust me. Like, this how you think? This how you talk? You don't see nothing bigger, you know? So I used to always have jokes like, I'm gonna move them out. I gotta get them out the hood. I gotta get them out of here. You gotta see something different. Because if you just growing up in the same spot, you only know one way. That's like going to 24-hour fitness in Pittsburgh. These dudes ain't never left. So they the same way from 2008 to now. So when I go in there, I'm gonna call it like it is. When I go in there, and I'm not just saying everybody, and you hear people talk, you hear they takes, it's from like a small ass perspective. You don't know anything. You haven't done anything. And this opinion only slides here because anybody with a real opinion or some value ain't here. So you get away with a lot of stuff.
But what you just said though, I think not to talk like we just said we love black women. I said I've always married a black woman. If it didn't happen like that, it didn't happen like that. I'm not the type. I
had a good ass Mexican girl though.
Yeah, like
she was really they too clingy though, and then the cultures matter.
The cultures definitely matter.
She invited me to her little cousin Kinsey
all the time. Like I heard that's how
everybody
it is
was speaking Spanish.
Yeah. Oh shit.
She put her mom on the phone. I was like, hey. Like I didn't know
culture shit matter, bro.
And there's no knock on the culture.
Yeah, it's no knock.
I need to feel comfortable.
I love how y'all so family oriented. That's why I always say the grass is not greener on the other side. That's why I said that's what used to keep me. I'm all like, okay, because I'm not really with the family. Don't really speak to me or like I'm not. I kind of like to be oriented.
That's what you do with the Asian.
Yeah, but then
I don't speak to you like that.
Yeah, but then I realized that's what I want, but is that what I need?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why, like I said, you look at the bigger picture. That's why I said what we talked about off camera. That's what had me in for so long. Cause I look at this might be what I need though. It might not be what I want. This is what I need. But if you're not able to get through this certain hump.
How old are you?
23.
You don't need no girl.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. Just throwing that out there right now. 23, in college, healthy, got a job, saving money. Why would you need a girl? I always take that.
Nah. I always looked at it because you know how people like when they get real successful, it's hard to find one after that. Not find one, but it's hard to know.
That's if you ain't cool. You can always find somebody, bro. Especially in your lane.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so
we're gonna work. We're gonna work. We ain't working towards. We working towards like the basketball, the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? The structure, all that.
Yeah, you don't need no distraction, and a woman gonna take up your time, especially a clingy motherfucker like you. You gonna actually go? No, you're clingy.
I'm clingy, but I'm no. I said
you're clingy.
I'm clingy.
You want to communicate constantly. You want to have hella talks. You sound like my ex. My ex used to always want to do that.
Bro, don't disrespect.
She started sending paragraphs and hey, I've been thinking this, and I had a dream. There ain't no MLKs around here. Ain't no dreaming going on.
MLK.
What do you
Shout
really
out
feel?
MLK, man.
I mean, we can shout him out too, man. I guess, but I just don't understand.
Hold on.
Why you want to have so many talks?
Hold on. I never, bro. Why? No, bro.
You don't have talks with your women,
bro.
If you have something in your mind,
I am
you're gonna literally have a formal dinner to talk about it. And most men,
dinner is crazy.
Like men that I hang around, not saying most men in the world, most men I hang around, we ain't trying. I got a, you know what? I'll give you an example. I got a partner who's just like you, really by the book, smart, got it going, late bloomer, all that. He always, he's 30 or he's 29.
29.
He always wants to talk and let's settle this and let's communicate. It's too much for the girl though. She gets like,
we back,
she
man. I'm gonna
back.
have a hell of a time editing this. I already got a headache. But what I was saying, oh yeah, we left off on the actually it's something I wanna we can switch gears. Life after high school. Cause it seemed like what you do in high school, people try to live off that, or that really matters.
That's a good topic.
I learned when I'm learning what you really do after high school matters most. The amount of stuff you gain when you get out of high school, whether it be knowledge, some type of success, or whatever you're doing, or even like being able to talk to women, all that shit. Like them little girls you was probably dealing with when you was younger. Some people still have the same mindset to deal with little girls when they get older. You get what I'm saying? Or the small stuff. Cause I remember I said when I got some money, I'm about to go give me some bread 11s. I don't got crazy money, but I could go get them. I could go get a couple of those. I don't got crazy money. I could go get, but I still haven't did it because I realized, did I really want them? Or did I see other people having it and that just made me want it? I learned that like with the Jordans, the True Religion.
You never had no trues?
I got a pair upstairs. They weren't mine. My friend gave me them.
I'm about to say, I know you ain't buying.
I ain't paid $100 for some. I've paid. I ain't gonna lie. Now I've paid $100 for some pants, but back then,
That was like $300. You
that's
didn't go to the outlet,
bruh. I'm not doing that. Hell, my mom not doing. Like that's one thing I appreciate about my upbringing. It was more so like we gave you what you needed, not what you want. I remember somebody tried to clown me for some shoes I was wearing.
What shoes were they?
I forget. It was so long ago. We both took the bus though.
They probably some 6 rings or some Team Jordans.
It probably was Team Jordan. I had those.
Yeah.
But I remember he got off. I'm not trying to talk down on nobody's living arrangement or whatever. He got off the bus. He bought them little. It's like by Antioch High School. That I don't know what I don't know what it was. I'm not trying to talk down anybody who was in that type of situation, but it was looking nasty where he was at. And I was all like, wait, how you gonna? I'm getting off the bus, coming home I get off.
He just values something different. All my people are knowing the city growing up. I used to go to Boys and Girls Club. Yeah. They all had the nicest shoes, and clothes, and they stayed up to date. But they look at where they're coming from. Their mindset is different from ours. From a suburban kid who doesn't value that, because I value this big ass house over these damn shoes
on the table.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But they value Jordans and having no money, just having Jordans. So
yeah, that's where I learned. I'm like, wait, how you gonna? I literally said, how you gonna talk about me? You going home today?
I asked my mom. I'm like, Mom, man, I wish I had all the Jordans. I wish I lived in the city. She said, you rather live in the projects? I'm like, damn. No, just for some shoes. So
you don't realize that when you at that age though. When you get out of high school, you be like, man, I didn't really want them shoes.
And as far as what you were saying about high school and people living off of that, I did it for the first few years I got out because I'm popular in high school until you go somewhere else. So if you get out of high school, stay local and just doing the kind of small thing, people still gonna look at you the same. Oh man, he's still the same guy, good dude, he this and that.
Yup.
Once you leave and realize like you have to rebrand yourself, you have to make a name for yourself again somewhere else, basically getting uncomfortable situations, it helps you a lot. So I done left before, I done moved, I haven't lived where I'm from in over 7 years. So it's a little different for me. I see shit a different way. And most of the people still holding on to high school.
Yeah.
They haven't really moved on in life because they still basing it off of that. That popularity shit means nothing.
But yeah.
It means nothing. Now the nerd guy wins. They're winning. The guy who went to school straight out of high school, went to college, or went to the military, or started something, they're doctors now. If you left school at 18, went to school for 7-8 years, you're a doctor. You have a home. You have a family. So people have done it the right way. I didn't do it that way. I took my own route. It's working out for me now. But you gotta humble yourself from going popular to nobody in the world. You gotta be humble.
Right, and I think I'm learning that. But when you in high school though, you probably trying to tell somebody, a freshman, they're probably and they one of them quote unquote popular kids. They're probably not hearing you. They
don't hear you.
They're not looking at it like that.
I coach high school kids. They don't hear nothing I'm saying.
Yeah, they're not looking at it like that. Like, bro, when you get out of high school, it's about who gets the knowledge. It's about the way you move after that. It's about who gains the success. It's about who does something with their life. Whether
it's
it be
about taking risks. You
have
to take a risk when you get out of school.
That's what it's about, bro. Like, that's really what it's about, bro. Like, but you're not conscious of. It's certain people that are it's the people you just named. The doctors and shit like that. It's certain people that are conscious of that, but they're looked at as weirdos at the time when they're in high school. They looked at as they outcasts. You know what I'm saying? But then when you get out, like, damn, that's when that girl be like, damn, I should have gave him a chance.
Yeah, no, man.
Or dude might say that to the girl that was like, I should have fucked with her.
My humbling moment was when I worked at Taco Bell in Brentwood for 3 weeks. I literally worked there for 3 weeks. It was hard for me to find a good job. My mom was like, I was like 23. And a dude came in there who I used to hoop against. I didn't remember him.
Yeah.
And he was like, hey, bro, you used to play for the San Francisco Rebels. I'm like, yeah. Mind you, he's a coach at a high school.
Right.
He's dressed. He got the kids behind him.
Right.
We're the same age. I'm in Taco Bell suit with the hat on. And he's like, bro, you was nice, man. What you doing now? I'm like, man, I'm just working. He was like, all right, man, well, it was good to see you. He left with the kids. I'm just looking at the ground like, bro, I'm at Taco Bell, bro. I'm the dude growing up. You know what I mean? But I'm at Taco Bell. Yeah. And it hurt so bad. But I just use it as motivation. Yeah. You know, you got to go. Get up out of here. You got to be determined.
And one thing I learned too, bro, since you mentioned Taco Bell, like, have you ever noticed that the more successful you are, I guess the less, because I've seen people, like, let's say he makes 65, 70K. She make 50 some K. They barely make ends meet. But they just seem so happy though.
Yeah.
But the 100+ K, she might be doing her own shit. They repel. Like, it's not the same.
Money don't always make you happy. It covers up some
It covers
flaws.
up. It covers up
your flaws.
Yeah, it covers up.
They all
shit.
come to light.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people with money and they're miserable.
And we don't want nobody doing this, but a lot of people who tried to take their own life had money.
Yeah, they had money.
They had money.
That's what I'm saying. It don't be enough. What else do you want to do? Like, it's so much I've done. I'm kind of capped out. People be lonely at the top, man. I don't want to be lonely at the top.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I've really learned to appreciate those workers, bro, because they be going home to families, for real.
Oh, that's what I learned at Taco Bell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Every single bill off of this job.
Off of that bill alone. And they
working all the extra overtime they could. I'm just like, damn, bro.
But they going home happy, though. Some don't, but a lot are going home.
They came into work happy.
I'm like, some people just might have not had the opportunity or didn't make the best of the opportunities they got, and now they learning. Jobs like that are stopping grounds. It's like where you go, like, get humbled and get you going. Like, if you a high school, I always recommend, if you a high school person, and you working a job, a fast food joint is cool because most fast food joints hire younger people and understand that this is their stock, like this is where they they stopping for the moment and knowing that we're gonna
man, wherever you getting some money at, I salute it.
Exactly.
There's people that say, I got partners that are dead broke at home and be like, I ain't finna work for nobody. I'm talking about they have no criminal background or no bad background.
Exactly.
It's just their mentality. I'm not finna go to work.
I'm not gonna work. Bro, you better go to work and get some bread, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying.
There's
like,
money out there, man.
That's what I'm saying. And that's one thing I say I learned to appreciate about certain jobs. I worked at KFC. One thing I really appreciate.
You was here, man. 6 years strong, man.
Nah,
you got your bag, man.
Not 6 years.
I remember when that first day you started, man. You was good, man. You overcooked that fried chicken, though.
Nah, bro. The manager there, like, he understood. I really say this about him. And I think all fast foods probably do it. They understand that the kids that come in there, they know that, hey, he probably not gonna be here that long.
Yeah.
Maybe be here a couple of years. He finna go to college. They understand, and it's a cycle. Now the next people coming in after you, and so forth and so on. So that's one thing I think everybody will appreciate, that first job that they got, that really understood that they were athletes or student athletes or whatever. They always gonna try to go, like, try to contribute or whatever to the business or whatever the case may be. But nah, I just had to, cause that life after high school shit, I'm realizing that, bro. Like, cause there's a lot of people, they fucked up now, bro. They fucked up mentally,
it's
physically.
28 trying to play basketball, talking about NBA dreams.
Bro, why you gotta do, bro?
And there's people 30 playing semi-pro, trying to get a tryout with the Niners, and that type of stuff really doesn't sit well with me, man.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I'm like 30, it's not like, I'm sorry, like, it's at that point I wanna
28 talking about I'm about to go overseas and you never been overseas. It's just like, I gotta play the odds, bro.
But there's probably somebody out there that did it. But we go off probability.
We're gonna play the odds.
That's what I'm saying.
There was a dude in the NFL that got drafted at 28. There's never been another.
Yeah, we gotta go off probability.
Like,
probability. I don't shit on people it's like basketball is always my first thing. But then YouTube, I always said I would do YouTube. Like, I used to like watching wave tutorials and shit like that when I was younger. But
you got to get off YouTube. If you could beat Bronny James, you got to get off YouTube. You just got to go play basketball.
Bro, but listen, what I'm saying is, though, I watched the video. Shout out Clarence, Queen and Clarence. They did a video.
Shout them out. Yeah.
They did a video where they talked about how your dreams can drown you. It was like a mother.
They can.
But then he said your dreams can drown you. She said, I tried to sing, but when that didn't work out for me on American Idol, whatever, she said, I found YouTube. And then I ended up later back in the singing route.
Basketball players at 28 that did not average double digits in college and they're not 6'10", they should go and be a coach. There's other ways for you to stay around the game. You can be a trainer. You just ain't the guy to make it. I'm saying the faster you realize that, your life will start. I know people who did not start their life until 31 because they've been trying to live a dream.
Yeah.
Hey, man, dreams ain't paying no bill.
I learned that.
Yeah.
And that's why he said your dreams can drown you. Yeah. But he's saying you can still end up back in that same position. You just don't know. Like, you got to move around, try something else. That's why I started doing YouTube. YouTube happened because of the pandemic. If the pandemic happens, we probably not recording this video. Well, I might have ended up later on, but I can't say that I definitely would have been a YouTuber. It's just that's just how it works. Like, you find something else. You know what I'm saying? You find something else to do, then you might end up being later. Now I'm just trying to get college paid for. You know what I'm saying? And whatever happens after that happens. I just want to prove to myself I can still do it.
Bro, you have to look at everything as a partnership. Going to school, partnership, getting any type of like degree, any job. Yeah. What can you do for me and I can do for you? Everything you got to look at it like that.
Life after high school.
People can
partnership.
Yeah, you can go play basketball strictly for a scholarship. Like, I'm telling kids now, go play football, do all you can, work out as hard. You don't even got to love football to play in the NFL. But if you get that scholarship and get school paid for, it's a win-win. The college got you, you got them, and now it's NIL money. Now you can get paid and never have to play football again, and your scholarship is paid for. So now you're getting out of school with a fucking degree and $1 million.
Do you think that way for NBA players, like just playing for financial, or NFL or NBA players playing for financial stability too?
Yeah, same with boxing. At a point, you don't have it no more, so you just playing for the bag.
You just,
Yeah, I mean, in the NFL, it gets pointed out soon because it's film. You getting torched. Boxing is more about like promotion. Yeah. So if I make it sound good for this fight, you gonna want to see it, even though I get beat up.
That's what a lot of, I think, rest in peace, Kobe. That's what I think Kobe was upset about. Kobe said it in a video, like he realized a lot of people play for financial stability, and I said, to be honest, there's nothing wrong with that.
Nah.
There's nothing wrong. Everybody don't come from maybe what you come from, like an NBA. But your dad was his dad was in the NBA, right? Everybody don't come from that. Everybody come from an era where it's like we didn't have money, so now I got this to build this establishment for my kids and so forth.
Kobe
and so
always
on.
had strong opinions, though.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. But that's what I'm saying. Other people, it's not that I didn't care about the game. It's just, bro, I didn't play. Being the best ever in the sport, that's cool. That's great. I'll never downplay that. But some people look at it like it's not what I'm living for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm using this to get this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just how other people look at it. But when you up a person, your opinion always gonna be more valid than others. That's just what it is. But yeah, man. We're gonna wrap this vid up, bro. This vid, cause this camera, y'all know how this camera be about to die and shit. My boy Top Dog, Unc. Appreciate you coming out, man.
Thank you, man.
It's all good,
finally
man.
got to do it.
Hell yeah, man. I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all, and I'm gone.